G'day, Perry at repairableride-off.com. So the first thing that I want to do is give you a quick walk around of the Harley Davidson Breakout as it's completed. The bike has been on the road now for about a year. It's had a few little minor teething problems and it's settled in, and I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. So before we go back to the start and look at the whole process of putting it back on the road, I thought you might like to have a look at a quick video and a walk around of the completed bike. So we're starting with the completed bike, and in future videos we'll go through and talk about some of the things that I had to do to get it back on the road, the things that I had to replace, the parts that I had to replace, how I sourced them, the difference between new and second-hand parts, and the difference between genuine Harley parts and some of the aftermarket parts. I'm based in Australia. Some of the parts I imported directly from motorcycle online stores in the United States. Some parts I bought from my local Harley Davidson dealer, and some parts I bought second-hand through classifieds, Gumtree and eBay and so on. So let's have a look at the bike now.
So it's about a year since I've had the bike on the road. I thought we'd have a quick look at it and see how it turned out. The handlebars were replaced. Since I got it on the road, I put some new indicators, some little undermount indicators on there. Headlight was the one that came with the bike, but I had that repainted. The wheels were already powder coated, so they look alright. New mirrors, grips, had the engine cleaned up a little bit, new foot pegs of course. The seat was the one that was on the bike when I got it. Everyone loves that seat. Handlebars replaced. I had to get a cap for the master cylinder, so I got the genuine Harley article for that, paid the money for it. The rear end is interesting because it had as you'll see in the build photos, it had a very nasty looking all-in-one unit, indicators and brake and stoplight. And I prefer the separate indicators, so I put them on. They were ones that I already had, and got a unit that goes up underneath along with a number plate holder. Vance & Hines pipes, I gave them a coat of paint. They were scratched, so they're just covers that sit over the outside of the pipes. I took them off, painted them, but now they could probably use another coat of paint. Air cleaner. It's an aftermarket one, which I managed to adapt to fit with the Harley bolt and washer in there. And overall, I think it came out pretty nice. I like it anyway, which is an important thing. It's a flush mount fuel cap, which is a genuine Harley article, and I added a couple little chrome pieces and so on. So that's the bike.